am back. That's right. And I just have one big question. Are you ready for nostalgia? Well, I certainly hope so, because that is what we are dedicating our channel to for the rest of this year, or at least until the potential release of FM26. This is a very quick channel update just to let you know that I know many people were disappointed that FM25 was formally cancelled last week. Sorry for the spoiler alert if you've somehow managed to miss the news. However, it has given me an opportunity over the last week to fire up a few of the old football managers and go on a lovely little trip down memory lane, finding several names from the past that I used to love in Football Manager and completely forgot existed in this earth. And also go and find some old teams and saves that I really enjoyed doing back in the day. So yes, I've spent most of the last week scouring old football managers for saves that I would potentially enjoy and players who I thought, do you know what? I might fancy signing you again for one last time. So over the next few months on this channel, if you missed the community post in the last few days or haven't been in the Discord or live streams recently, we are going to be returning to daily content from next midweek. And every weekday, we are going to have a new video from Let's Retro, a nostalgic Football Manager series. We're going to basically start saves from old Football Manager editions with no real main objective. We're not going to have defined expectations of we're going to do this save till we win the Champions League, or we're going to do this save until we've got the best youth academy in the world, or we've won 10 titles in a row. We are just going to start saves that really tickle our fancy, and then we're going to play them until they reach a natural conclusion, we stop enjoying them, or we get sacked. It's as simple as that. We've basically been given a little bit of a luxury, and we can look at it and say, yes, we got it. There's no FM25. Yes, financially, it's going to make a difference to the channel. And yes, it's not ideal not having the new game that we were all so looking forward to. However, let's turn it into a positive. Let's take a trip down memory lane. We spend most of our live streams talking about 2000s football. Let's go and relive it through the medium of Football Manager. We're going to start next week with Football Manager 2006. And I'm going to start with my beloved Luton Town, the original championship dream, a side that had just been promoted after several administrations, manager idols, crooks, and little did we know, soon to be panoramas and 3 successive relegations due to points deductions. However, we're going to join them at that brief moment, that glimpse of light, where promotion to the championship and a little bit of prospect of promise was amongst the land for Luton Town. We're going to go and start that save with, well, a battle against relegation, I would imagine. Hopefully you'll come and join me for that. And I've also got saves planned later in the year from FM07, FM09, and potentially even further forward as well. Now, a very quick message to say, this is not going to be like the FM09 nostalgia series we've been doing with Hamilton, which incidentally, we will have a new episode from this Sunday. That is seasonal updates, just as I was playing a little fun old save off camera. This Luton Town save and the other ones during the Let's Retro series this year are going to be proper old school saves. The daily videos, 20-25 minutes, a couple of live commentaries, transfer news, all of the usual stuff. Back to the bread and butter. So hopefully from the middle of next week, you're going to see that. You're also going to see a nostalgic update from our FM09 Hamilton save on Sunday. But if you do prefer the more modern stuff and you don't really want to see the old FMs, then you can still come and join us on Twitch, where we're continuing our FM24 save with Victoria Pelzen, and we'll carry on playing FM24 there throughout the spring at least. So don't worry if you do like the more modern game, we've still got that, and we'll share plenty of clips of it over here and across social media. For now though, this channel, for the next, what I would imagine will be about 9 months now, will basically become a retro gaming channel, but basically through the medium of Football Manager. However, there is one slight exception to that. I've got LMA Manager 2003 and I've got FIFA Manager 06. If I can get them working with emulator and with Windows 11, then we will be able to give those two a go as well. Because LMA Manager 2003 is probably one of my all-time favourite games. And FIFA Manager 06, I always remember being really interesting, but never had the PCs to cope with the graphics. So hopefully now we might be able to do that. But it's going to be a retro football management gaming year on this channel. Hopefully, at least some of you will like it, will like to come along and join me for the videos. If not, I'll sit here, talk to myself and have fun for a few months. Hopefully, it'll be the former, but we are going to start from next midweek from Football Manager 2006 with Luton Town. I hope you'll come and join me for the warm-up with Hamilton on Sunday as well. it's going to be a great year. I'm really excited to go back to some of the old FMs, and hopefully, out of the negative of Football Manager 2025 being cancelled, we can take plenty of positives. Thank you so much for your patience and your support. As you can probably see from the background, a bit of a boring bit to end on, but we have moved house. We've been in a very fortunate position to move half the country and buy our first home. So we are now living in a place where I don't have to make the bed to record a video because I've got a dedicated office space. And hopefully over the next few months, that will allow me to make more, have more fun, and have a bit more scope to make things a little bit more creative. But thank you very much for your incredible support. Apologies over the last few months that things have been a little threadbare on this channel because, bar the firefighter, it's just been all about a house move and, well, lots of disappointing news on the FM front. But we're here, we're back, and we're going to make the most of this year. Are you ready for some nostalgia? Well, I hope so, because for the rest of the year, let's retro.